Well, we have another question here. Question C. Question C says x minus 2 over x minus 1. Okay, sorry, x look over x minus 1. Okay, minus x plus 2 over, under 5 equal to 7 over x minus 1. Now, to solve this, we need to write a common denominator for all of these fractions, okay? At the denominator here, we have like x minus 1. And the numerator is x minus 2 minus, and then here it's x plus 2 under 5 equal to x minus 1 under 7 there. Now, if we need to find the common denominator here, we need to find the LCM of x minus 1, x plus 2, and x minus 1. So the LCM, it means we times here by x plus 2, okay, which is the lowest common multiple for all of the denominators. And then to maintain the fraction, I must times also by x plus 2 the numerator, okay? Same also here, it's x plus 2, I'll times here by x minus 1. And then also times by x minus 1. And there it was x minus 1 times by x plus 2. And also the numerator x plus 2. Now that the numerator are common indeed within the equation, we can just drop the denominators, okay? See, because the denominator are common, we can just drop them and then consider the numerator only. Now, this numerator here, x minus 2 times x plus 2, this is the kind of a product that leads to a difference of 2 squares. So this can be written as x squared minus 2 squared, which is 4. And then minus 5 times x makes 5, minus 5x, minus 5 times negative. Careful here, the negative sign must be taken account. So it's negative 5 times x and negative 5 times negative 1. That will make plus 5. And then equal to 7 times x makes 7x plus 14. Then we can move everything from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. So it'll be negative 4 here, minus 5x plus 5, and then negative 7x minus 14 equals 0. Then what we have here, we have x squared. It's the only term with x squared, and terms with x, we have like, that makes negative 12x, and then negative 4, and plus 5, and negative 14 makes minus 13 equals 0. Now we have a quadratic trinomial over here. X squared minus 12x minus 13 equals 0. To solve this, we're going to look at the constant parts, okay? The negative, it's negative 13. Now, you know, 13 has only 2 factors. It's 1 and 13. So if we need to get a negative 12 there, it must be a positive 1 and negative 13. So over here, we can just write like that, equals 0, and then we will plus 1 and then minus 13 there. This means that x equal negative 1 or x equal to 13. Okay, this was question C. Question E says 6x over x minus 3 minus x minus 3 over x plus 3 equal to 9 over 9 minus x squared. Now note that 9 minus x squared here can be written as 3 minus x, and then 3 minus x, 3 plus x, because the difference of 2 squares. Now we can apply the same thing here, x minus 3, because here we have like x minus 3, that is 3 minus x. We can switch the sides, we can make it 3 minus x, and then change the sign of the numerator. Okay, for this side, we can just switch, and then that's not gonna affect anything. We can or we cannot, it doesn't matter. So we have like negative 6x under x minus 3 minus x minus 3 under 3 plus x equal to 3 minus x factors of 3 plus x all under 9. Now, if I need to complete, I need to make the denominator common. Okay, I will times here by x plus 3, and to make my fraction the same, I'll also put x 3 minus. Okay, it's 3 plus x, but yeah, it's same thing. And over here, I'll times by 3 minus x. Okay, to make the fraction the same, and I'll times here also by 3 minus x. Okay. Now at the numerator here, it makes like negative 6x squared. Okay, minus 18x, and then it's gonna be like because the denominator are common, we can just drop these. Okay, now they are common, we can drop them, and then over there we do x times we can, you know, this is 3 minus x. Okay, so I can make it all right like this. I can make it x minus 3. If I change the sign also, it becomes positive. So this will be x now we have like x minus 3 times x minus 3, which is x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal 9. Okay, I apply the property, so it makes a negative 6x squared minus 18x minus x squared plus 6x minus 9 equal 9. Then excuse me, there's a plus here, there's a plus there, so it's still negative 9 and then plus 9. Okay, that's correct. Then this 9 and that 9 we cancels out, and negative 6x squared minus 7x squared makes minus plus x squared will be negative 5x squared, and then minus 18x. So we did this and that. Negative 18 and minus 6 makes negative 12. Okay, that makes negative 12x equals 0. Now we have like negative 5x squared minus 12x equals 0. We can take x for common factor, so that makes like, or negative x common factor is going to be like 5x plus 12 equals 0. This means that x equals 0 or x negative 12. Thank you. Now we can do f. F is was x minus 2 over, not over, but under, under x equal to x minus 3 under 1 minus 2 under 2 minus x. So now we can switch these. We make it x minus 2, and then this sign becomes positive. You understand? Then we can rewrite this as x minus 2 under x equal to x minus 3 under 1 plus x minus 2 under 2. Now we need to find the LCM for the denominators. Okay, so this will be x minus 2, x minus 3 there, and then x minus 3 there. Okay, and then there x minus 2, and then x minus 2 there, then x minus 3, and then x minus 3 over there. Understand? Then now that the denominators are common, we can just drop this, and that. So this will be x squared minus 3x equal to x minus 2 plus 2x minus 3 minus 6. Okay, So this will be x squared minus 3x equal to 3x minus 8. Now, if I move the 3x over, I can move everything here over. It's going to be x squared minus 3x plus 8 equals 0. That makes x squared minus 6x plus 8 equals 0. Now we have like a quadratic trinomial. We can solve this by factorization. So we can write x here like that, close there, x there, close there, equals 0. Then I'll look at the number 8, okay? And then factorize. The factors of 8 are 1 and 4, 2 and 2. No, 1, no. Factors of 8 are 1 and 8, 2 and 4, okay? Now, if we need to get -6, it's possible only with by doing -2 and -4. So -2, -4 there. That will make x is equal to 2 or x equal to 4. Okay? So that's the solution. But now, we need to be careful here because when we say x is equal to 2, I want to look here. Remember, the restriction here is what? The denominator cannot be 0, okay? The denominators cannot be 0. So here it implies if you have like x, if you have like x minus 2, 0, this means that x cannot be 0, okay? So that means x cannot be 2, or x minus 3 cannot be 0, which means x cannot be positive 3. So the restriction is like 2 and 3. It cannot be 2, it cannot be 3. Over here, for instance, x is equal to 2 is not an answer. So this is an answer. This is the answer, actually. That was F. G, then, you can write question G. X plus 1 equal to x minus 1 under 15. So understand that here the denominator was 1, okay? So what we can do, we can just take this one, we multiply by that, and then take this one, multiply by that one. So we will do, this implies x plus 1 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 actually equal to 15. Now this is the type of a product that leads to the difference of two squares. So we can just say this is x squared minus 1 equal to 15. And then if we move the -1 over, that makes 16, okay? And then x will be equal to what? We square root both sides. We will get plus minus there. X will be x plus minus 4, okay? Then we can also do, the next question will be question H, which is given by 3x plus 4 over x plus 6. And then this is equal to 3x minus 2 over x, over x minus 3 minus x squared plus 3x minus 18 will under 21x. Then we're going to, I'm going to factorize this here. That makes x like that, x there. And then, you know, factors of 18 that can make a sum equal to 3 are 6 and 3. And it's possible if it's a -3 and a positive 6. So the LCM then will just be this one, okay? So I prefer to write this as I prefer to write this one as x plus 6 under 3x plus 4 equal to x minus 3 under 3x minus 2 minus x squared, no, not x squared, but I prefer to say x minus 3 and then x plus 6 all under 21x. Now, maybe let's do the restrictions here. The restriction is like x cannot be, the restriction here is that x cannot be -6 or x cannot be 3, okay? Because if x is -6, we sub that, we're gonna get a denominator 0, or if it's 3, the denominator will be 0, and then we cannot solve this. Now, we need to make the denominator common. So we times here by x minus 3. There also we times by x minus 3 to keep the fraction the same, okay? Here are times by x plus 6 to make the denominator common, and then there are times also by x plus 6 to keep the fraction the same. Then now that we have denominator common, we can just drop the denominators and then equate the numerators. So this would be like 3x times x. That's going to be this times that, and then this times that, this times that, and that times that. That would be 3x squared minus 9x plus 4x minus 12 equal to 3x squared, 3x times 6 makes 18x, negative 2x, negative 12 minus 21x, okay? Now we can just cross this and that because they are like terms both sides of the equal sign. Negative 9x plus 4x makes negative 5x minus 12 equal to negative 18 minus 2 makes 16x. I mean 18x minus 2x makes 16x. Oh, and then minus 21x also will be minus 5x, and then minus 12. Okay, we group these and this and that. And then we have like this equality here says that R, actually, the answer here is just R. So X is an element, is a real number, except -6 and 3. Okay. Now we can do the other question is question I. And it says that x squared plus 5x under 6, okay, equal to 21 minus x under 5x minus 18 over 5 plus x. Now, over here, we can also factorize. We can take x for common factor. It's going to be like x plus 5. Now, you notice that we have x here and x plus 5. Now, to make the LCM, we need to times here by 5, okay? So we have like 5x there, and we also have like 5 plus x, also part of the LCM. Now, the expression which was x plus 5 under 6, okay, equal to 21 minus x under 5x minus 5 plus x under 18 can be written now like I'll put 5 here, I'll times by 5 here, and then times by 5 there also, and then here I'll times by x plus 5, I'll do the same at the numerator, x plus 5. And then over here also are times by x. There also are times by x. Now the denominator are common. We can just drop the denominators. And then this will be 5 times 6 times 5 is 30. Oops, sorry, that makes 30 equal to 21 times x, 21x. 21 times 5 makes 105, 105. Negative x times negative x squared, and then that makes negative 5, negative 5x minus 18x. So that makes what? 30 equal to 21x minus 5x makes 16x. 16x minus 18x makes negative 2x minus x squared, and then plus 105. Now, if I move everything from the right to the left, we'll have like x squared minus plus 2x. We have like plus 30 minus 105 will be 75. Okay, so it'll be negative 75 equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic trinomial. Let's see if we can factorize this. If you have 75, the factors of 75 are like 1 and 75, 3 and 25, 5 and 15. I guess that's all. There is no factors here that can really is everything all right? Because we don't really find the factors here. Let's double check. Oh, one thing here. Here I didn't times by 5. As I put times also by 5x, so to make the common denominator, I times also by 5 there. So this will be negative 90x. So negative 90x. Yes. So now 21x minus 5x makes 16x. 16x minus 90x makes negative 74. Okay, you can check the calculator. 16 minus 90, yeah, not 6 but 16 minus 90 is negative 74. Yes, correct. So over here it's not 2 but negative 74, and there also it's negative. If I move negative 74 over becomes positive 74. Okay, now the factors of 75 are there. The one that can make a sum equal to 74 is 1 and 75. So over here it must be a negative 1 and a positive 75. Therefore, you can find the quadratic trinomial by placing negative 1 there and positive 75 there equals 0. So which means x is 1 or x is negative 75. Okay. We can do now, the other question is question J. J is x minus 1 over x equal 1. Okay, so we can try to make common denominators here. So it's gonna be like, if I put x there, I times also by x there. I put x here, I times also by x there. And the restriction here obviously must be x cannot be 0. Now that the denominator are common, we can just drop it and then use the numerator that makes x squared minus 1 equal to x. So we can move the x over, that makes x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0. Now, obviously, this is a type of we can solve this by completing the square. Okay, I call it a type of a prime equation. Okay, because if I use the factor 1 here, there's no, if I use the last term -1, the factors of 1 are just 1 and 1, and there's no way we can get -1 here. This the negative value coefficient of that. So this type of equations are called prime equations. So we can solve it either by completing the square or by using the quadratic formula. Okay, so if I use the quadratic formula, it is given by x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, that's the formula. Now this will be x equal to -b, okay, plus minus square root of b squared minus 4a and then c, and then all over 2a. Now we can sub in b here is -1, -1 squared, 4a is 1, c is -1, and then a is 1. We can use a calculator. That makes what -1, excuse me, negative -1 like that, plus square root of -1 raised to the power of 2 minus 4. No. Minus 4 times 1 times -1, close bracket. I can put bracket like this because I want to say over 2 times 1. Now when we hit equal, this means two solutions, okay? Two solutions. One is x is equal to 1 plus √5 over 2, and the other is 1 minus √5 over 2. But now, because the question says that we need to answer to the nearest integers, okay, this is going to be like 1 point, round to one decimal place. So I mean, it's going to be 1.6. Okay, to one decimal place, it's going to be 1.6 because after that it's 1. And then if I use the negative, then that's the positive. Now with the negative, it's going to be st there. Okay, this triangle here, it gets by accident. It's actually over, and then that makes -0.6. Thank you.